My name is Taylor and I approve this message. Don't be fooled by anything I'm about to say. I'm really just joking half the time I ever talk or anything comes out of my mouth. But qualities I look for in a man. If you are interested, since I'm in my single mingling stage. Number 1, tattoos. Woo! Get in my bed. Get on top of me and caress me. That's inappropriate. Number 2, you're a good dad. Woo! I feel like I'm only into dads nowadays, so sorry. If you don't have a kid, go get one. No, I'm just kidding. Dad. Good dad. And you're nice to your baby mama. You're respectful. That is key. Number 3, drives a truck. Oh, I drive a truck, so don't let me pull up next to you in your little Honda. I'm kidding. Seriously, not hating on anyone's car, but your car, where's your truck? Number 4, dad bod. I love me a good dad bod. I go to the gym every day, and I still will hop on dad bod before 6 pack.
Qualities she looks for in a man, and the first thing she mentions is ink work. Am I wrong to say that is not so much a quality as it is an aesthetic? But sure, let's say a man having tattoos is an important quality a single mother needs. Right. Then she says, must be a good father. Yes, this is a quality. I give her points for that one, but she threw in the, you have to be nice to your baby mama.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Makes me think Chad/Tyrone just don't treat her the way she wants to be treated. Okay, her number 3 is drives a truck. Again, that's not a quality, it's an accessory. But this says more about her than the guy she is looking for. And finally, a dad bod. Okay, this is the part where my male viewers will say she only said that because she is tired of being used up by the players and wants a beta imp chump to come in and raise someone else's seed.
Okay. Duh.
That would be a possible opinion, but in her defense, maybe she really is into dad bods. Until the 6-foot chiseled and tatted up stud comes a knocking and gets her southern region looking like a waterfall.
Wow!
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah. You'd be like, why are you so dry? Why do you act like you don't give a f***? Because you give me no reason to give a f***. And I'm not even trying to be that that's like heartless or whatever, but honestly, truthfully, I don't need a texting buddy. We're not in high school. I don't need a, hey, what are you doing? Oh, my mom went to sleep. You want to have a phone call? No. I'm grown, pushing 30. So if you're not planning dates for me, if you're not taking stress off my plate, if you're not booking me a massage, paying for my nails, doing something for me as a provider, male figure would in my life, I'm going to act like I'm going to text you for fun when I'm bored. And then when I'm not texting back and I'm being dry, it's because I'm not bored. I got things to do. I got to book my own flight. I got to take care of my own massage, my own nails, because guess what? I've been doing it for almost 9 years. Y'all can't seem to get it together.
We are not in high school, said this single mom queen who is about to smash through the wall with the vocabulary of a potty mouth teenager. I feel a level of sympathy for the children who have this classic example as a role model. I find it amazing this single mom demands men to take stress off her plate, booking her massages, and paying for her nails, or she is placing them in the for fun only category. Sister, in case you didn't get the memo, you are the for fun only category. Yes! You still have a bit of youth left to you to barter with, but that's about it. Ladies, let me put it this way. Do you think a HVM sees this young woman and thinks she is sophisticated enough to take seriously? Or is she more of a short-term entertainment?
Same, but different. But still same.
Now, more questions actually pop up as, did she make these demands from her baby daddy before he deposited his sour cream in her taco? Why isn't the baby daddy there providing this list of things she is demanding from other men currently? And since the baby daddy isn't providing these things currently, what makes her think her SMV is high enough to demand all these things? What am I saying? You go out there and slay Queen.
Keep that skull, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Moving on.
You know what my favorite thing ever is when a woman follows me and she starts to realize that her man ain't, and then she sends me a message and she's like, oh my God, I just left my 10-year relationship because of you. He was so abusive, mentally, physically, even maybe. I was so miserable. I had lost myself. He didn't love me the way that I wanted to be loved. You helped me to really understand that. He had me manipulated. That's quite literally my favorite thing. It's like the best compliment next to you're such a great mom. That is the best compliment ever. Okay, so it just tells me, like, I'm out here doing the Lord's work, okay, by making these women understand that some of these men just ain't. And you don't have to accept bare minimum. I know I made a video like this already, all right? I get it. But like, if you're new here, you're just now seeing this, follow me. Because I will make you understand just how little your man actually does. And some of you guys are giving them and yourself excuses because it's comfortable, because you have kids. Keep following. One day, you'll be like, you know what? She's right. I'm done. You'll get your ass up and you'll leave. And then you'll thank me, because you're going to live your best life ever. You'll see the happiness that you'll have with him not in your life, and you're going to be like, damn, I wish it had not taken me so long to leave. My favorite compliment. My favorite compliment ever.
Bruh, let's call it what it is. This queen gets pleasure out of making other women single. I mean, what is that saying of the thing that loves company? And before you ladies jump all over me for ignoring that she got those women out of bad relationships that were possibly destructive, yeah, right. The first thing she said was these women in long-term relationships noticed their guys ain't ish and were emotionally abusive and manipulated.
Ho, ho, ho! Fiction can be fun.
99% of divorced women will claim they were a victim of some sort. That either means the bulk of men in Western countries are abhorrent wrongdoers, or a huge percentage of these women made an Amber Heard story to justify a decision based on temporary feels. Well, since there is a higher rate of domestic violence cases in lesbian couples, I am going to go with the latter of the two. It is awesome how she is going to get women to see how little their men do for them. Let me guess. He pays for the bulk of the bills. He fixes stuff. He cuts the lawn and maintains the cars. But since he doesn't clean the house or do the laundry or spend loads of cash on you, that means he is doing the bare minimum. Ladies, let me highlight the roadmap a lot of you follow thinking the grass is greener with this guru's advice. And it goes like this. You decide to leave your man of 7 to 10 years for this other guy you met. Boom. You have butterflies because it's exciting, and it lasts 2 to 5 years after you officially end things with your ex. Then you find out the new guy doesn't provide as much as your ex did, and he is stepping out on you. All of a sudden, you find yourself latching on to a cheater who has a lower value than your ex did. By the way, this chick is a single mom. It's not like you are getting advice from the demographic that produces the bulk of the male behind bars population or anything. No. Moving on.
Public service announcement for all the men and maybe women out there dating someone with a child, especially women, okay? And I'm just speaking from experience because I am a woman with a child, okay? So there's a couple things that y'all need to know that is proper etiquette when dating someone with a child. Specifically, from my point of view, a woman. So let's just go down the list, okay? Rule number one. Don't ever waste a single mother's free night. Don't ever do that, okay? If she didn't pay for that babysitter and she tell you to pick her up at 9 o'clock, you better be there at 8:45, okay? In the parking lot. I'm outside, take your time, but I'm outside. And if you pay for the babysitter, oh, you already off to a great start, okay? But just keep that in mind. Don't ever do that, because you'll be cut off before you even know what's going on, okay? So just don't do that.
Don't waste a single mother's time. Hey, I agree with this, and I will add to this by saying it goes both ways. Both parties have an inherent value on their time. Also, ladies, just some advice. You should keep in mind when you tell a man who is willing to date you not to waste your time that you are going to give him the same courtesy back. This is an opportunity to tag something onto this part of the discussion as to the difference in points of views. You see, ladies, just like you, men had to allocate their time and resources to see you. And life happens where you may have to cancel last minute because your kid might have gotten sick or there was some baby daddy issues. Well, the guy you canceled on can view that as you wasted his time, even though that doesn't seem fair to you. Perspective, ladies. Put yourselves in his shoes just for a minute, and it could be beneficial for you to understand his point of view, and it will definitely help cut down on misunderstandings that could be perceived as a waste of time.
All right. Rule number 2, okay? And this might just be from my perspective, But don't be asking to come around when I have my child too early. Don't do that. Let me initiate that. Because now it's just weird. Because I don't even know if you somebody I want to bring around. And if you start asking too early, like, it's already turning me off. And I feel like it's forced at this point. And it's not giving good vibes. So just don't do that. Wait, let her initiate it, okay?
Agreed 100%. This single mama got a gold star with that one. Gentlemen, if you are new to dating a single mom, don't think that being eager to fill in the stepdad role is going to get you some brownie points. No. Just concentrate on her and leave it at that. In fact, the longer you go without meeting the kids, the better. They have a dad. Let him do his parenting part. This also can serve as a gauge to see if she is desperate to have a man fill in the stepdad role or not. I mean, when you date a single mom and she constantly sends you pics of her and Chad/Tyrone's child hanging out, that is a common tactic to get you to accept another man's seed as part of the package deal.
And last but not least, rule number 3. Have patience, okay? Be patient with that single mother because she had to jump through hoops to make time to hang out with you, to be with you. You know, she had to organize her week. It's not for the weak, you know what I mean? She has a lot on her plate, you know, so a patient man, oh my God. We love y'all. We love y'all, okay? And we appreciate that y'all are being patient. And that's going to get you... Ooh, you're going to climb the ladder with some patience, okay? You're going to climb to the top. But you got to, you know what I mean? You got to figure out if it's worth it or not. But it's not for the weak, you know what I mean? So I'm going to just let you know straight up front. If she a good woman and she really likes you, she going to make time. You know, she can do both. That don't mean just because we have kids, we can't have our little fun. Mama got to have a life too. But we also got to make sure we take care of home first, you know, and then maybe one day you'll be part of home, but you ain't part of home yet.
Be patient. You are not a part of home, but one day. Okay, Queen, this is the part where your lines just got blurred. A single mother demanding a man not waste her time while also saying he has to be patient is a blatant double standard. What? He doesn't have his own schedule? Be patient means he has to work around your schedule or he has to understand when you need to cancel. Do you know the type of men you get with rules that contradict that way? I'll tell you. Either a pushover, thirsty, beta imp chump, which a single mother who has retained attractiveness will not be interested in, or a player who can be patient with you because you are part of his roster. He has got other single moms ready to peel his banana when you can't make it. But hey, you do you, Queen. I mean, there's a reason that baby daddy didn't put a ring on it.
How dare you?
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund. Or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.